So we are back. We're in the garage hanging out today. Life's so good. Track training's going fantastic. Been having a blast. Got some really good training partners. We painted the wall over there on the gym, which is so radical. Really fired up about it. And we're going to adjust some camera angles here. Make sure everything is good to roll. Nice and squared up. Life is good. Snatches today, or we're going to front squat up to a heavy triple. We're going to do some snatches and move some weights around. Nothing too heavy, just heavy triple to start. Snatches, some ab stuff, some pulling, pushing, full body circuit. We're going to be in and out in about 45 minutes. We've got a baby sleeping up there, so no dropping barbells. We're going to get strong. Life is good. Come and hang out. If you're going to be in the comments, which would be radical, tell me your name. I'm going to type right now. Tell me your name. Tell me where you're at. Let's get a little chatter in here going. If you got questions, let's hang out. I'll answer them. And I'm fired up about this. Training's been dropped down to about 2 days a week in the gym. Fire this up. Right on. Yeah, I went 3 by 1600 yesterday, which was really rad. All of them under 8 minutes. First one was like 650, which was rad. Second one, 723, I think. And then the last one, tanked. But life's good. Things are good. I want you all to know I hate walking that barbell in backwards. It's totally backwards. Hate it. But it'd be really boring if you're staring at my ass all day. That would just suck. No one wants that. These right here, it's not for rehab work. It's for my 2-year-old to deadlift. She started out with the 8s for a single like 5 months ago. So we had to get these 3-pounders so she could do higher reps, lower weights for Christmas. Killer Christmas present. Get your kids strong. Whales. That's awesome. The internet's so crazy. What's up, dude? So wild that you can watch me lift weights in my garage from your house on the other side of the big pond. That's probably pretty good for today right now. 235 for a triple. We'll probably hit like 5 or 6 triples right there, and then move on to some other stuff, just getting into some circuit training. Typically, I would probably try to build up to like 275 or so here, but goals are different. Total strength isn't really the big focus right now as I try and do this new mile time PR sub 6:30 6-minute mile. So I'm just trying to move heavy weights around, keep all the muscles turned on, moving really well, and then from there we can build things back once I'm done running a 6-minute mile. We talked a lot about this actually on a Barbell Shrugged we recorded this week about front squats versus back squats. And Mash and I both agreed that right now front squatting feels so much better on our bodies, just the general positioning and being able to keep an upright torso. The mobility and flexibility demands of being in a front squat versus a back squat are just, depending upon the goals, just really more beneficial. If you're going for like real maximal, you're going to compete and you have to back squat, clearly back squatting is the answer. But if you've been in this game a long time and you have to put 400 pounds on the bar to feel something, that'll beat your body up really bad. So maybe front squatting is the thing that you actually really want to get into. I'm going to be doing some overhead squats a little bit later, complex snatch to overhead squat, and That one actually feels really, really good on my body. It's just so awkward, and getting things overhead is always a little tricky. So, just some food for thought. Hopefully it helps. Dude, what's up, Diego? We got one more here. That's gonna go 5x3. It's pretty good weight for 5x3 for me. I'm gonna write up the workout up here so we all have it. And we can all go back and check it out. Once we get done with this one, I'm gonna come back over. We're gonna run through. We got 4 exercises we're gonna do. We're gonna go snatch for 5s, probably about 165. It's a yellow and a green, which makes my life happy. We're gonna go overhead squats for about 8, the same weight. So we're gonna go right into it, and then we're gonna do some rowing and some pulling, lose my mind. Bent rows and L pull-ups, so we get a little bit of ab in there as well. That's the goal. Right on. So that's 5 of those. We're gonna go. It's gonna be pretty rad, actually. I don't really recommend warming up at 135 pounds, depending on where you're at and you're snatching. But we're gonna go. I'm gonna write it up here. 4 rounds. We're gonna go power snatch at 165 times 5. Overhead squat times 8, and then L pull-ups times 5, and then we're going bent rows times 10 at 165. So everything's going to stay 165 on the bar, and we're going to move relatively light weights around really, really well, and we're going to get strong. It's going to be fantastic. If you guys are interested, this whole setup back here is from PRX Performance. If you really wanted to save some cash and get a dope home gym like this, I highly recommend going over. So it's PRX Performance. I'll actually put it up in here. HTTP PRX Performance.com. And the code Shrugged, and you'll save a bunch of cash. But I'm about to show you how rad this rack is. Hold on. So that whole thing goes up so easy, and it goes up so easy that in between sets, actually, I'm going to be raising and lowering it kind of as we go through this circuit. You just should go buy it. I'm serious. Beautiful first warm-up sets. Everything hurts when you do that. Thank you, car geeks. And that is exactly how you do an audible mid-workout. My shoulders have no interest in doing going 4 snatches straight into 8 overhead squats. So I'm going to go 4 snatches into 5 overhead squats, because that's a big number right now, and I'm totally cool mixing it up. All right, 4, 5, 5, and 8. It's gonna be pretty good. Lifting with a baby upstairs makes everything so hard. You can't drop it. Oh, it's fantastic. 2 of 4 down. Reps are right. So good. We have a fun story to tell about these beautiful pink straps. If you can read them, say the greatest barbell company in the world, Eleiko, and that Eleiko barbell. But the most beautiful part of that Eleiko barbell is that it has my daughter's name written on it. When we went out there to go film the documentary, which you can find on our page, I think it's titled How to Make the World's Best Barbell, because that's what they do. They make the world's best barbell. We got to engrave whatever we wanted on them, so I engraved my daughter's name. It's pretty rad. It's really hard. Wow. Oh. I don't know where you guys are at, all of you, but if you live on the East Coast and you've been in quarantine for the last 3 weeks, the weather we've been having has been really, really awesome. It's so nice compared to if we were in here and it was raining every day. Like, just even getting in here and training would be so hard. We just have this like rad 3 week span right now of like high 80s, high 70s, low 80s. It's just been so killer. But we got one more set here. Move some weights. That was a straight up miss. All right, friends, that's it. Another day, about 35 minutes of working out. Life is good.